So, you guys can cross out 14. We're definitely not going to do 14. And we're definitely not going to do 18. So you guys can cross out 14 and 18, but the rest is on us. All right, so if we take a look at this, one thing we are trying to do is find midpoints of some things, okay, in order to find that line of reflection. So your best bet here is to find, it even says right here, it's sometimes helpful to find a midpoint of the corresponding points. So if we look at J and find that midpoint, we see that it's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. Divide that by 2. It's telling me my axis, my line of reflection is probably there, but I want to confirm that. So I'm going to try K and K also, K prime and K also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this is telling me that the line of reflection in this case is the y-axis. And if I wanted to represent that as a function, it would be capital letter R and then x equals 0. It's actually up there. Just take an honors packet. It's kind of the same packet. We're just not doing everything. All right, 15. Again, I'm going to find that halfway point. So if I look at R and R prime, there's 2 spots away. So I'm looking at right there as that line of reflection, but I want to confirm that with Q and Q prime. Q and Q prime are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units apart. I divide that by 2, that gives me just 3. So if I look right here, that is my line of reflection. And that is at x equals -3. So if I want to write that as a function, it would be capital letter R, x equals -3. Now for 17, someone tell me who sees what the line of reflection is for 17. Again, look at like z's or y's and divide it by the total units by 2. Good. Is it y equals or x equals? Y equals 3. Okay, so let's check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means I'm going 1, 2, 3 away. So that's true, but it's not y equals 3. It's actually what? Yeah, y equals 1. So it's right there. So that's y equals 1. And if I want to represent that as a function, it would be capital letter R, y equals 1. Luis, you all right? Okay, can we not do that? Thank you. And also your earbud, please remove it. Oh, yeah. All right, now 16 looks a little funky, right? Because it's overlapping. And actually, that happens from time to time. Shapes will overlap on a line of reflection, okay? But the concept is still the same. We got to pick a letter, look at the pre-image and the image, and then still find that distance and divide it by 2. Right, ladies? Okay, so if we take, V is like the furthest apart and probably the easiest to see. So I'm going to use V prime and I'm going to use V. And I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, which lands right here at the x-axis. So that means the function would be capital letter R, y equals 0. Questions on that? Now, real quick, what I'd like you guys to do is this. I want you to identify the lines of reflection for, I'm going to circle them for you. Definitely 9. You can skip 10. 11. Yeah, I think 12, 13, and skip 14. So find those 4. Okay, go ahead. Give it a shot. Sure. Show of hands who's still working on these 4. Are we ready to see what they are? Make sure we got them right. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. Sorry, gotta get it. Okay, so this first one, 9 should have been x equals -2. We skipped 10. 11 should have just been the x-axis. 12 should have been y equals 5. 13 should have been the y-axis, just straight up and down. And then 14 we didn't do. So any questions on these? Okay, we're going to go over the homework next since we're already on that page. So let's check out all those problems you were supposed to do last night, okay? And then let me know if you have any questions. So take a look at number 1 and just number 1. You guys didn't have 2. Let's take a look at number 3 and 4. So those are the other ones there. Do you guys have any questions on those? All right, any questions on these two? All right, you guys did not have to do 6, but 5, definitely. What questions do we have on 5? Anything? Any questions? All right, take a look at 7. Now 7 should have reflected over itself. Any questions on that, on those two, on number 7? We did 9 through 12, and then here's 15 through 18. Oh, 18 you were not supposed to do. You need to worry about 18. Any questions I can address for you guys? Anything at all, please help me help you. All right, so you have a review on Delta Math that reviews translations and reflections. Get going on that. And let me know if any questions come up. Those of you watching at home, have a great day.